Hi, my name is Stuart J. Whitmore. I'm an independent author, and this is my YouTube channel for talking about writing, books, publishing, and related topics, obviously with a focus on my own books, but not exclusively about them. This is more of a commentary channel rather than a news channel, but I am going to throw in one little tidbit of news. I'm going to be pulling Suveron's Quest out of Kindle Vella. I have not been able to do what I wanted with the story or with that platform, and at least for that story, I think it's time to call it quits. I may eventually release it as a novel, but the story is not done yet, and it's possible I'll just never finish it. So if you want to read what is available already, you better do it quickly, because I plan on pulling that very soon. Anyway, this video is not about that. This video is about being thankful for the success that I've had in my writing and publishing. It is Thanksgiving weekend after all, and maybe I needed an attitude adjustment after a fairly negative 24 to 36 hours due to technical problems that opened up a can of worms, blah blah blah. Anyway, I'm going to go through some of the criteria for success, or I should say things that I look at for myself to determine am I successful with my writing or not, and how that has changed over time. Not unlike other people, I tend to push the goalposts back. When I achieve something, it's like there's something more to do. So let's push those goalposts further out. I'm not successful yet. So the first criterion of success as a writer is, can you write a book? And I achieved that success early on. I started writing when I was 14. We won't say just how many years ago that was, but anyway, it took me a couple of years, but when I was 15, I finished that first novel, which happens to be one of my favorite visual aids. Spiral Notebooks, my original novel. Finished it when I was 15, and so, hey, I was successful. Boom, I'm done. Not really. So after accomplishing that, over the years, quite a few years, it has become how many books can I complete and how fast can I complete them. None of us is immortal, and I seem to have an unending supply of story ideas, so the faster I write them, the more I can complete before I depart. And there are other things about the life of a book after it's written, like, let's see, how well is it ranking on a retailer like Amazon? So the goalpost got pushed way out, but I did write a book. I can be glad that my original criterion of success, can I write a book? Yes, I can. I have done that repeatedly. But it was a first. That always has to be a first. And so I did that. Of course, once it is written, I want somebody to read it. And I also accomplished that criterion of success fairly early on. I don't know the exact year, but it would have been shortly after the book was completed. My neighbor across the street, named Donna, read my book and gave me some critiques about it, which is good. So, early on, boom, I'm not the only one to have seen this story, or read this story. Somebody else has read it. I'm done. Not really. So now it's, how many readers can I reach? And are they willing to pay anything, or do they just want it for free? And where are they? Like, when I was a teenager, my reader was across the street from me. But now I have readers all over the world. In fact, that list is a list of the countries where people have signed up for my newsletter because they've acquired one of my books. So there are over 70 countries listed, and I have readers in all of those countries. That's pretty good. But I'm not done yet. I'm not successful yet. I can't be. So, in addition to how many readers I'm reaching, which now I don't know any. I have no idea what the number is. But there's also and the geographic distribution. There's also the notion of reaching specific people. I would like certain books to reach certain people for one reason or another. Maybe they're an influencer that could influence potential buyers of my books. So, hi Oprah. Or it might be somebody who either influenced the book or was supportive of the writing of it, or whatever. Hey, Mackenzie, did you read this? Just kidding. I'm sure she doesn't watch my videos. But a better example would be Led Zeppelin. Very influential for me in my early years of writing. In fact, I think I dedicated one of my early and unpublished novels to Led Zeppelin. And if I found out now that somebody in Led Zeppelin had read one of my books, that would be amazing. So, a criterion of success that didn't exist at the start, but it's there now. So beyond reaching specific people, there's also the feedback that I get from readers. Donna was my first reviewer back as a teenager, but now I want more reviews because reviews are important for selling books. So I look at how many reviews I have, and are they good or are they bad? But that's my current view. You know, I can say, oh, I don't have enough reviews, I'm not successful, but I have to be thankful for the fact that somebody out there, a lot of somebodies in a lot of countries, over 70, people that are reading my books, some of them do respond, some favorably, some not favorably. But the fact that I'm reaching them at all, that's a win. That's a win. So another thing, you know, when I was a teenager, starting my first novel, I didn't think about getting paid for it. It was just a challenge about, could I write a novel? And now that I earn money from my books every month, and that has become its own measure of success, how much am I earning? Am I able to pay a bill or two with it? Am I ever able to pay all of my bills and set aside some for retirement and have some fun? You know, can I live off my writings? Well, that I'm definitely not living off my writings now. I probably never will. But I have to acknowledge that in the early days, I wasn't getting paid anything at all. And now I do get paid every month for my writings. It's not a lot. It's coffee money, basically. But it is every month. It's been quite a few months, quite a few years, I guess, since I last had a month where there was no book income at all. And I know that alone is a higher level of success than some writers who only make a few sales and then they're done. They're not getting anything on a monthly basis, and I am, so I should be thankful for that. I should go think, okay, yes, I'm successful, I'm just not living off my writings. Another criterion of success is earning enough for my books to live somewhere where I don't have to listen to a neighbor's yappy dog at 10 o'clock at night. And clearly I have not achieved that success yet. I thought I caught a break in that noise, but apparently not. So I will wrap up this video with one more criterion of success, and that is how many people are in my fan club. Well, maybe it's a bit of a stretch to call it a fan club, but I do have hundreds and hundreds of people who, actually it's more than 1,000, I'll say, who agree to hear from me once a month at least about my books. So sure, they're just newsletter subscribers. You could kind of call them fans, right? Kind of like a fan club, maybe, sort of. So when I first started setting that up, I was like, can I get anybody to sign up? And then it became, can I get more than a couple dozen subscribers? And then, can I get more than a couple hundred subscribers? And now it's, can I get to the 5-figure level for my audience size? Which I'm not there yet, clearly. But anyway, that's another criterion of success, that as a teenage writer, I had no idea that I would have a newsletter that I would send out monthly or whenever. And so I have to be thankful that not only have I achieved that success of having one and having hundreds of people sign up for it, but I've added an entire criterion of success that I didn't even think of when I was first started out as a writer. So those are some criteria that I use to analyze how I'm doing with my writing and publishing, but I have to be thankful for already achieving what I set out to do. I've already written a book. I've already had somebody read that book. I've even been paid from my books. So even though I'm not where I really want to be, where I'm living off my books, and I'll keep striving for that milestone, even if I don't think I'll ever reach it, but I have to be thankful, and I am thankful, that I have accomplished as much as I have. I've reached readers all over the world, over 70 countries. It's good. It's important. It's validating to me. And I'm also thankful for people who have helped make that happen. Obviously, my readers are a key element in that, but also friends like Emily, friends like Jeff, and a few family members who've been supportive along the way. I appreciate their support, and I appreciate you for watching this video, which I will now cut off because it's definitely too long. I hope to see you soon.